last week, Cam asked, how does accountability in journalism work if journalists aren't public figures, especially in the age of freelance where the institutions are more fluid in terms of who is doing the writing? So this is maybe a bit of a, thank you, Cam, for asking the question. This is maybe a bit of a cop-out answer, but the way our system works, I think, the American system, a broadly democratic system, is that accountability is something that the market brings to bear. And by the market, I mean the people consuming it. I mean you, right? And so whether the individual journalists have a public face, which I historically have not, and am now kind of semi-reluctantly starting to, whether I have a public face or not, the institution for which I work, and I've worked for a number of them, TYTI isn't the only place I've worked, but those institutions can be held accountable on an institutional level by both individual choices, whether you watch or not, as well as by mass movement, right? You see there are a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but there are campaigns out there right now identifying advertisers on some of the most perceived to be toxic programs on Fox News. And those advertisers are being pressured. So accountability, there's no, the problem, not problem, call it a bug or a feature, but the identifying character of our system is that virtually across the board, we as individuals acting collectively are the last backstop. If we decide that the judiciary isn't working, that's up to us to change. If we decide that our media aren't working, that's on us to change. So I think the advent of the internet and social media do sort of heighten the potential for individuals to hold individual and even institutional journalists accountable, but also potentially expand the possibility for mass movements to do so. So that's my thought on that, Cam. And if we have any other questions, I'll take them now. It doesn't look like we do, and there's no crime in me keeping it short. So Mike and Peter and Sarah and Shiloh and DLJ, I'll say thanks and have a great weekend. And again, I hope, if you're not already, I hope you'll subscribe and share what we're doing here, because I do think us being able to have a conversation is part of the accountability I'm talking about. Anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Bye.